Hi there, welcome to Peter Gorton at home, and I'm really excited today. I'm going to be cooking one of my favourite ingredients, Owens Coffee, superb coffee. Right, what am I going to cook and show you? I am going to make a lovely cake. Now the cake I'm going to make is a white chocolate, almond and coffee cake with a dark chocolate glaze. It's absolutely delicious and one of my family's favourites. So let's crack on with the recipe. First thing, cream. Into the cream, I'm going to add some chocolate diced or pistils. To that, I am adding some butter. Now, this recipe will be available on my YouTube channel, Peter Gorton Chef, so look out for that. I'm going to mix that all together. I've warmed up the cream, the chocolate and the butter, and I'm adding some coffee. Now, there is 4 tablespoons of coffee in there, because I like it quite strong. I want to taste that coffee. And last but not least, I'm going to add a tablespoon of maple syrup. What you do then is after you've melted your cream, you whisk the whole thing up quite vigorously until you get a lovely glaze. And that is it. It is that simple. Right, okay. So that's done. We're going to push that one to the side for a minute. And now I'm going to start and show you how to make the cake. And this is another simple cake recipe, but delicious. Here we go. First things first is I am going to put my sugar and my eggs in a bowl. 4 egg yolks, put the sugar in like that. Put that on and give it a whisk. Right. While that is whisking away, I'm shouting at you a bit. In this one, I have some white chocolate which I've melted over a bain-marie or water bath. I am then going to add to that some butter. Butter goes in there. And I'm going to whisk that together until it's mixed really well. And I'll show you this in a minute. So, whisk, whisk, whisk. Done. Okay, we'll calm it down a bit now. So I've creamed my sugar and my butter. In here I have put my white chocolate and I have also put in my butter. And if you come down here and you can have a little look in that bowl and you'll see the texture. That's how you want it, like that. Next, I'm going to take my almonds. So this is my ground almonds, they're going in there. I'm then going to add my flour. This is self-raising flour. Here it goes. Put that to the side. And then I'm going to give that a little bit of a whisk. So let it whisk really well. You're just trying to emulsify all the flavours together. Right, that's now all come together. So the next thing we need to do is we're going to add our white chocolate and our butter. Spatula. Excuse me a second while I go around here and we'll just put all that in. There we go. Get in there. Like that. Done. Make sure you scrape it all out. All that lovely white chocolate. Right. Back on. Whisk it for a few more seconds. And now a very important part is you want to add the Owens coffee. Now I've brewed the Owens coffee up and I've allowed it to get cold. And I'm going to put in here about 4 tablespoons, like that. And then I'm going to whisk that up. Now what makes this cake different is I like to add some egg whites to it. Because the egg whites make it that little bit lighter. And it gives it almost like a macaroon sort of texture when it's cooked. But it's soft, it's moist, and you can taste all that coffee. Right, here we go. Now, that's all our mixing done. So let me just get rid of that. And if you want to come down and have a look at the bowl in here, have a look at that, look. That's the texture we're looking for. Got that? Right. Push that to the side. And I'll show you what I'm going to do in a minute. I've lined a baking dish, you can use a pan or whatever you like, with some bakewell paper and a bit of butter. Make sure you do that, then it will come out really easy. My egg whites I have whipped up with a little bit of the sugar. But as I said to you earlier, this recipe will all be on my social media for you. Add your egg whites, and then you're going to fold the egg whites through. And you don't have to be too fancy with this. Get in there, get stuck in, just make sure it's very well mixed, because that's the important bit. Now going back to what I was saying a bit earlier, I love to use Owens Coffee, because Owens Coffee has a beautiful flavour. Now they have many types, as you can see here, all different types. There's Tunki, they have Gara, they have all types. I've tried most of them, and I have to say, all of their blends are absolutely delicious. Right, fold that through. And when this is baked, you will taste the coffee all the way through it. It's absolutely stunning. All right, here we go. Almost there. You can see me folding and making sure I mix it really, really well. That's the egg white. So I'm now going to pour it out. Here we go. Look at that. Delish. Absolutely delicious. Now that will go into an oven at 180 degrees fan assisted. You cook it for the first 20 minutes at that temperature. You then turn the oven down to 160 and cook it for about another 20 minutes. If you're not certain, get a skewer like this and just check it when it comes out of the oven. Put that in there and let that bake, as you will see, 180 degrees. Right, here's some I prepared earlier. And this is how they will come out, look. So have a look at that. Absolutely delicious. And you can see the chocolate glaze on top. I've let the chocolate glaze set in the fridge. What I'm going to do now is taste it. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. Oh, that is, I'm having a moment. That is absolutely delicious. But what really, really makes it is the Owens coffee. You can taste the coffee all the way through the cake. And that's what I'm trying to get over. The Owens coffee to come through that beautiful cake. So remember, you can get this for owens.com. Look out for them. They are delicious. Go on their website. Stay safe and happy cooking.